Hotel. This video is a response to all of the things going on in YouTube and MySpace and other places on the internet, the news media, and society as a whole. There's lots of talk of Nairobi coming into our solar system and what that means, as well as as well as the things that are happening on Earth physically, as far as the bees being extinct, no more pollination is going to occur, the dead zones in the sea, and so on and so forth. Those of us that are paying attention and are in tune with nature and the cosmos, we already know what's going on. Most of us in this enlightened community are trying to make others aware of what's going on. But I said this is not a time for that awareness. Those of us that are awakened and enlightened, it is time for us to do the work. It's no longer time for us to awaken others. That time has passed. The time for bringing these actions and manifestations into reality is the time now. You know, talking about it, as we've been doing and as I'm doing right now, is not getting us nowhere. It's not accomplishing anything. The ones of us that are ordained to do what it is that must be done to go along with the purification of the planet and the furtherization of our species, which there's really no work for us to do on that. We don't have to, like, try to survive and get these biosuits and all this other doomsday crap that they're telling you to do, because point blank period, either you're going to die or you're not going to die. You know what I'm saying? Your soul is going to continue on wherever it is, in whatever form it's in. You are energy, so energy never ceases. It only transcends. It only changes form. So there's nothing to fucking worry about. What are we scared about? Are we scared of dying? Well, why? Because that's the natural order of things anyways. The only reason why we're here is to experience life on this plane and get knowledge and become enlightened and work through the realms in this reality and break through this reality into a new reality. So what is that? Metamorphosis? That's the only purpose for us being here, is to metamorphose as a higher being into a different entity. It's to change the form and the shape of what we are now and go on. And the only way that we can do that, hello, is leaving this body that we're trapped in. So don't be scared. I mean, if you are, then if you're fearing something, then obviously you're lacking some knowledge if you're afraid of what is to come. As far as the government goes, you know, those devils have been trying to kill us since the beginning of creation. Their creation, since we created them. So, you know, in response to them and the things that they're doing, well, hey, get your ashay up, get on your magic, and do the works. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like battling them, battle them. Or you can just wait for mom and dad, because they're going to come whoop their ass real good. You know? I think that's about all I have to say. I really don't know. I'd appreciate more sharing of tools and things that are useful that we're going to need to be using. That would be greatly appreciated. Different techniques and methods and things that we can work magically, or however you want to see it, to manipulate the forces around us. That would be useful. But talking about what we need to do is not useful. Talking about what they're doing is not useful. It's counterproductive at this time. It was productive in the years prior to now. But now is the time of action. It's not the time of uh, contemplating, of gaining knowledge. It's the time for the ones with the knowledge to act upon it. And I guess that's about it. You know, you guys haven't seen any posts from me, no videos from me or nothing, because I've been sitting back and observing. And now that I've observed, that's what I have to give back. So hopefully this was useful. If not, pass through. Peace. Ashe. Hotel. Islam. Chaos.